Welcome to Teen Scene, guys. How are you guys doing? Today we're going to have another talk show with, people. These two are extremely talented. They have risen to fame with their attention to detail and making hilarious videos. They have over 37 videos, over 400k subscribers, and over 10 million views. They are amazingly talented and skilled. They are none other than Vineet and Nasir from Jordindians.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Nasir looks dead already.
If we look dead, it's because we had a long week, but nonetheless, we're here to have some fun. So let's go.
Alright, so how are you guys doing, by the way? How's it been lately? You were in Under 25 Summit as well. How's the experience?
It's good. It was exhausting, but it's good.
That's it? I saw you guys dance and...
Like, you should have been there. Why weren't you all there? If you all weren't there, you'll missed out on something.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, another thing, you guys are from two different backgrounds, first of all. You have a background for dance and he's from beatboxing. So, how did you guys come together to create such a good recipe of comedy, like videos that make people laugh? What was your journey like?
I mean, it's not such a different background where we come from. I mean, we both technically came into the scene of hip hop together, and we were brought up in the same area and stuff, and a lot of mutual friends. So,
Okay.
I think once the friendship sparked, everything else just worked out.
Yeah, comedy was a byproduct of it.
Oh,
It just worked out for us.
and we can see that on your channel. That's amazing. So the other thing I wanted to ask you is, you guys just started off with, you guys met Danis Seth and you shot a video with him. How was your experience working with him? Because recently, that was like a lot of views on the channel. A lot of people spoke about it. So how was your experience with Danis Seth?
It was good. He's very spontaneous. Like, we like to not keep things scripted as much as possible, so that it gives a very natural feel when the improv is done, and when we basically everything that you see on our channel, most of it is improv.
Yeah.
And he comes up, and then he does his improv, and then we're just staring at him. Like, he's really good
He's
at
on
what
the
he
next
does.
level,
Yeah,
right?
he's on a different level.
He's done a lot of improv, so like it's in his blood with Saad Khan and everybody. So pretty good. And I also saw this on your Facebook Facebook page, where you guys met Kenny and Abish Matthews. So is there any collaboration that you have anything to tell the viewers? Is anything coming up, or it's just a friendly meet?
No, we just took pictures with him. That's all.
Are you sure?
Yeah, as in we were part of the same show that they were part of. Like, I was hosting, he hosted the show that was before that. So we all were part of the same show, and we just happened to be in the same room, and we thought, hey, click a picture.
Ah.
And they're really nice guys as well. So yeah,
I
there's nothing cooking.
thought there was something coming out on Amazon Prime very soon. A lot of people asked me that question as well, because I opened up a small question Q&A with them to ask you guys, and they've sent in their questions. So we're going to do that now. So now we're going to cut straight into the Q&A, where a lot of questions have been asked, and I've chosen a few who these guys are going to be answering to. So yeah, see you guys on the other side. Alright guys, so now we're into the segment where it's public questions, and the first one is, how hard was it for you guys to start off as YouTubers before you guys got recognized? How was your journey back then?
It's really hard. No, we didn't think about it as something that we were struggling with. It was something more of a very personal thing for us. Like, we just wanted to put out something that we were satisfied with. We wanted to see if that satisfaction could be transferred to other people as well. We are all on the same page, and since we are from the dance community and from the hip hop community, there were people who were supporting us already. So it wasn't a struggle because we weren't looking at it a certain way.
Okay.
And we didn't want to start a YouTube channel, we just wanted to make videos. It didn't matter what the platform was.
Okay.
It just so happened that, the support kept coming in, more people, started recognizing us in terms of content creation. So it was a good process all over. We're very fortunate because it's just been a year. So that's what, thanks, peace, thanks everybody, thanks.
Yeah, it's all been about fun, basically.
That we can
Having
see on the
fun.
videos that you guys have a lot of fun. That's for sure.
Fun fact though, people think we have a lot of fun while making the videos, which we do, but when you take the fun aspect and when you take the actual work being put in, the work is a lot more. So they'll just come sit on set and expect us to just have fun, but
It's not that way.
It's not that way. We have fun, but
It's serious work, but something happens in between,
Yeah.
and something you
like,
start
it's
laughing at.
mostly during the silent takes is when you just can't control your laughter.
I've seen you usually put something after the video, right? Like all your bloopers and everything. So that's funny itself. So the next one is: are you guys under pressure to create good content or putting out regular content?
I think there's no pressure with good content because we're always churning out ideas everywhere we go, whatever we do. So it's always there with us. So if we don't like something, it's easy. We just scrap it. We're just like, okay, we don't want to put that out. We take the ones that we both agree on and the ones that we think are going to work, and that's what we work on. We focus on.
Like we're consumers first, and then only content creators.
If
So
we laugh about it.
if we laugh about it,
Then-
if we would like to watch it, then we make it.
Yeah.
So it's not like there's a certain day that every week you have to put out something. It's more like you shoot for a certain period. That content is good, then it goes up.
We try our best to be as regular as possible. I think right now we're doing as 10 days.
Yeah.
Once in 10 days.
Once in 10 days. But sometimes we travel a lot, so that kind of doesn't allow us to shoot because we have a specific team that we shoot with, and
Everyone needs to be on the same
yeah.
page.
So if we're traveling, then it's kind
It's
of
hard
like
to communicate.
yeah, we can't get everyone there, the whole team and stuff. So sometimes that happens.
But it's good to
we
put out
try
more.
We try our best to.
Yeah. Like no, see, we've been fortunate enough because a lot of people say if you don't put out content regularly, people are not gonna remember you guys. They're not gonna identify with your brand. Luckily, that hasn't happened. Like we've been, like I said, we've been fortunate like that. We've had the liberty of putting it whenever we want to, and
actually.
that's something we've gotten spoiled with, I think. But it's also the reason why we put out some content which even we wonder, like, damn, that was nice. It's because we have that much more time to work
Yeah.
on it and that much more time to like actually brainstorm. What you see is probably like just 60%. 40% of what's been scrapped.
Oh.
So we've had that time to scrap all of that because we have so much time.
Eventually come out with the best content you have for that
Yeah.
particular video. I also remember you when I met you before. You said your advice was put out as much content as possible, but make sure it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
This is us putting out that much content, but we're making sure it's good. Meaning we could upload like every week if we wanted to, but then we tried that and we figured that we're not happy with it. So
it's not.
yeah, people see, the thing is, no offense to anyone out there, but a lot of people are bored and they would watch anything.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't misconstrue that as we being loved or our content being loved. It's that loyalty which makes them come back. That's what we're looking for, like in terms of subscribers or even like people who just support us. A lot of people keep asking when's your next video, and we'll tell them it'll be out in 10 days, and they actually wait for it.
Yeah.
So that's good.
That's actually great because that's actually building curiosity as well amongst them because they're really waiting for your video. Actually, I do at times, and
So sweet.
and I do watch all of them. The next one is, where do you guys get your ideas from? How do you start the thought process before a video?
I think ideas are from everything, like personal experiences, life in general. Like that's where we get our ideas from. Everyday life.
Yeah,
Like you just look at the fun aspects of different things, and basically ideas spring up everywhere.
Yeah, like most of the things that you see either happen to him or me. We put it into like sometimes we exaggerate it so much people think that, oh my god, these guys are just doing it for fun. Bro, not even kidding. Like some of the things has happened. Simple thing is, for example, like the sneezes one.
Yeah.
The one where I'm sneezing and calling out all God's names. That's my granddad. That's totally my granddad. And the one where he sneezes and everyone ducks. That's his granddad.
it's like that's what I'm saying. That attention to detail from normal things that happen in life. Even the burp video which I saw, it's like I would see people burp, but I wouldn't think in that way. So you guys pick that out and make it into something.
Imagination going wild. that was playtime for us. We were like, let's take a burp and see what we want to do with it. That was one of the ideas which we were actually driving back from a show, and we got one of the comments saying 2 types of sneezes part 2, and the same guy commented saying 2 types of burps as well. And we laughed it off, and then there was silence, and then he looks at me and goes,
And then suddenly ideas start springing.
like, yeah, but it would be fun. Like, and then like imagine that burp where you like you burp and then you kill someone with it, like, and then it just started
On the
building
drive
from
back,
there.
it kept
Yeah.
building up.
By the end of the drive, we had like an entire script, and that's what you see.
So that's what I'm saying. The attention to detail is insane with you guys.
Thank you.
Hats off. So what is your end goal? Because AIB, you guys know AIB, so their end goal is basically to make a movie, is what they said in the recent video which I was following. So what is your end goal? Do you guys want to keep moving on like this, or do you have something else in mind?
World domination.
Okay.
And $1 million. We're too small, I feel personally, and I'm pretty sure he feels the same as well, which is the reason we got into this is because in the corporate scene they keep asking you, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? What do you want to do 5 years from now?
Yeah.
Here, the best thing is what's our next video, and I think that's how we're gonna take it step by
Step by step.
But our ultimate goal would be to like keep entertaining them, I think.
And you guys aren't that small. There are a lot of people, when I say Jordindians, they love it. They just know it. So you guys are spread all
They're very
across
nice
India.
people.
No, not really.
I mean, when I say small, I mean in terms of experience, at least,
Okay.
because Abby, TVF, Kenny, Kanan, all these guys have been doing it for years now, and it's nice to be mentioned in the same zone every now and then, because for us it feels like we're like two dudes who started putting out videos just because we wanted our friends to laugh, and now our friend circle has just increased.
Yeah, it's a huge family now.
Yeah.
Cool. The next one is who's the man in the relationship? Wow.
Actually, I think the man in the relationship is Anuj.
Okay.
He's our manager.
Oh, okay.
He will
the
whoop us.
manager.
Yeah, he will whoop us if we don't like get shit done. Like he's
Oh,
the
yeah.
one keeping us in line.
On track.
Yeah, like he's actually a friend from almost 10 years ago. We're all part of the same crew, Black Eyes crew. Represent. Why did I do this? What is this? Represent. But yeah, that guy is the man. Like he takes the first bullet
And then.
and then lets us, like, yeah, he tastes our food before we eat it.
Actually, I
In case
remember you
it's
even
poison.
mentioned it that wherever we go, our manager is going to be there though.
Yeah, like today he's not here. We gave him the day off. He's been working really hard.
Okay, so the next one is so now that you're famous, how often do you get mobbed by your fans, and how do you react to the love and support they give you?
Never really got mobbed.
Yeah?
Yeah. As in, we don't
We don't.
consider it mob. We're like,
We don't want to. But yeah, we always get love now and then on the streets when we're walking somewhere. Someone comes up and says, "We really love your videos," and I think especially when the parents come up to us and say that we really appreciate the content you're putting out because we can watch it with our family and with our kids. I think that's what we love the most. What we love to hear the most. So,
It makes you feel good and happy.
yeah.
as in, it's very humbling. Like I said, at the end of the day, when we go back home, our parents are whooping our asses still. Like they're like, "What are you doing with your life?" And then we step outside, and it's a completely different world. So
You got to explain
keeps us
it to
grounded.
them, what YouTube is and what you guys are doing every now
As in,
and then,
they know
or do
what
they
it
understand
is.
now?
They subscribe.
Yeah,
Yeah?
They follow. They comment and stuff.
Like his mom keeps asking, "So what's your next video? What's the idea?" She's the one who's like vetting the entire thing. She's going through all the concepts and saying, "Will this work? Won't it work?"
His mom and my mom are like, we make them watch the video and then we look at them.
Very action.
We gauge.
And then we're like, if they laugh at least like 3 times during the video, we're like, okay, it's a good video.
Yeah.
To be really honest, if they laugh more than 3 or 4 times, those videos actually hit more than 1 million.
Oh yeah?
Those are the videos.
The ones that we are laughing our asses off, and
they are quiet.
yeah, they're quiet.
just like,
Yeah, it's like 700,000.
Scrap,
yeah,
scrap.
500, 700,000. We've actually scrapped a bunch of things because his mom said it's too long. And we were like,
Redo the whole thing.
not redo, we'll sit and
Okay.
edit more.
chop it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. Okay. So tell me one embarrassing moment. One embarrassing moment of either you first and then you. If you had any during any kind of event or any place you've been to where you felt really embarrassed.
Not really embarrassed, but it was just a bad experience. I was crowd surfing once. Like I was part of a deal with a brand. I took the fall for him.
Okay.
Yeah, I was supposed to go, but then they thought I was too fat.
So I was crowd surfing on this boat, this rubber tube boat, on
Uh-huh.
like in a concert
Where was this? In Bangalore?
in Bangalore.
Okay.
And it just rained, so like the floor is all muddy and stuff. The ground was all muddy and dirty, and people are just like partying. It's dark, and the crowd basically started going wild, and they started hitting the boat, and I fell off on my back. Turned around, there's mud all over me, and the first thing I get, as soon as I get up, a guy comes, bro, selfie. And like I have like mud all over my face. I look like crap, and I'm just like,
Did he manage to get one?
yeah, he took
Oh,
one
shit.
because I was in shock. I was just like, and then I was like,
Did you go after Vineet after that?
No, I was just I
They
recorded the
couldn't-
entire thing. I was far away from it.
yeah, they couldn't find me for like an hour because I was washing myself off.
Oh,
Yeah, we just stood in the same place and waited for his return.
Do you have a clip of that?
Yeah,
I should get that.
that probably that will come out on the 10th year anniversary or something. Like, we perform our own stunts.
I have a Snapchat of that
Huh.
while doing it, so you can see me on it, and then suddenly you see me like falling.
Send me that. I have
Hell,
to see that.
hell.
Any one of yours?
I don't get embarrassed that easily,
Ah.
but I get irritated.
Okay.
It's when people come, they don't say hi, and they want to take a picture. I cannot tell. I don't tell them off, but I'll be like, I just put out my hand and be like, say hi first. Or when they come in, so once we were shooting, and this little dude walks in, and he looks at him, he looks at me, and then he calls me Dinesh.
Why?
So because Dinesh is a secret, a best kept secret, okay?
No one
Okay.
knows who.
Yeah, no one knows who Dinesh is, and we won't tell you until like that's our last straw. Like once our content runs dry and no one gives a shit,
He released
then
When
we'll tell
Dinesh
you who
comes.
Dinesh is and get some people back.
The mystery.
Probably it'll take a couple of years. But for now, so he came and he thought I was Dinesh, and I said my name. No, someone else corrected him saying his name was Vineet.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, Vineet, whatever. Can we take a picture? I was like, yo. It's like sometimes it feels like they take us for granted, so it's like
You want
when I
that
tell them
happen.
off, I tell them off, but later I feel bad about it.
And then you go back and take a picture, or you just like.
No, I always take a picture. We always take a picture,
But
we
you make
give them,
sure your point
yeah, we
is.
give them
Yeah.
a tough time for it. Like there are some nice people who will come and they'll be like, hey, if you don't mind, can we click? And we make it easy for them. We're like, doesn't matter. Like, come.
They
Then
feel
there are
a
some
little
guys.
weird as well. They just go right in.
Yeah, like, no say,
hi,
no nothing.
nothing.
Just like
That's when you would get pissed off. Like,
We won't get pissed off, but
Like
it's-
irritated.
like I wouldn't do that to someone else, so I
Yeah.
don't like it being
Yeah.
done to me. So it's like that. Also, once there was a girl when I was on a date who sent a message saying, "I want you to be the father of my children." Date did not go well.
okay. That was fast. Was it a
Yeah.
Tinder date?
No, it wasn't a Tinder date.
Okay. Okay, the next one. Can you tell us some funny incidents during your shoots? Anything you can share with the viewers who, behind the scenes or something which they haven't seen in your video but you could share here?
Nothing's coming to mind right now.
nothing really stands out. I think because every shoot there's
Something
always a,
yeah.
a point where we have this 1 5-minute period where we're just laughing like non-stop, and
That's
that'll be like the funniest part, but sometimes it's never recorded, so it's never on camera. Our DOP is a little trigger happy when
Yeah.
he's like always like cut, and then he presses it immediately, so all the laughing parts
Just go straight out.
it just gets cut out, but it's
But
yeah,
there's
it's always
nothing in
I
your
mean,
mind
fun
that will strike
experiences.
right now? Like,
One of the funniest things for us was it was a random thing. I think a little bit of it made it into the bloopers, but
bus.
yeah, the bus thing. Like we were shooting outdoors,
Huh?
and there's this bus that kept going.
Yeah,
My throat
the
is gone.
horn was
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And,
Yeah.
oh no, it was the brakes.
the brakes also.
The brakes.
Huh.
You know, like the
whole
messed up
time,
bus
just
brakes.
screeching.
I know.
And then both of us were just looking at each other going,
We were like communicating with the bus, and we just kept going at it, and it went on for quite some time.
and everyone's like, guys, action. Guys, we're calling action, and we're just
No
like,
one.
Don't give a shit. When we're laughing, we're laughing.
yeah.
Alright, so the last question. Who's your inspiration from YouTube or anywhere else? Any part, like it could be movies or stand-up comedy or dance, any crew. Where's the inspiration coming
We have
from?
a lot of inspiration.
Yeah, as in
Right.
more than inspirations, I would say like it was more like steps towards like inspiring. There was no one person that inspired so much that at least that's how it's for me. Like there are a bunch of things that were put together. I think my biggest inspiration is the fact that there were times that I was bummed out, but there were like these group of people who just made me laugh. Like it ranged from Richard Pryor, who's like one of the best comedians of all time, to even like the latest like King Batch and stuff. There are like so many things from 3-hour movies to like 6-second vines, which for me that was the fact that I was entertained when I was bummed out was the biggest inspiration.
That motivates you
Yeah.
way more. Yours?
Same thing.
Same.
Exactly the same thing. Yeah.
All right. So this is from my side. Why don't you guys? I mean, do you have any like a vlog that you could do as a behind the scenes during your shoots? Because a lot of people would want to watch that. Are you planning to do something like that?
We've tried it once.
Huh?
The behind the scenes.
Behind the
thing.
scenes, we tried once.
It was not bad. The response was okay.
Huh.
But
It's more of a niche kind of thing. So we'd like our niche to be in the millions and not in the hundreds.
So you wouldn't prefer that?
As in, it's not about the views, it's also about, see, the thing is, if we put that time and energy into making a video, we'd be more satisfied with what we're doing. The behind the scenes is something purely for the audience. It's not creative enough for us to like put that much more time and energy. Vlogs is very challenging actually, creatively and in terms of like just keeping to that sincerity of vlogging and not doing things just for the vlog. So we tried to vlog the last 1 week that we've been traveling. We haven't put it out yet, but we want to see how it
you
turns
with
out.
the camera moving around.
Yeah.
I think we spoke about this last time I met. You said you got a camera and you're planning to do it. That's why I thought.
Yeah. So we've been vlogging now. I suck at it.
we're just
I can't.
experimenting for now. We're trying it out to see
If someone else is holding the camera, it's fine. But if we ourselves are holding the camera, it
That's
feels
nice.
so different. Like it just doesn't come naturally. But we're trying. We love experimenting, so give it a shot. We'll see.
might come out.
I hope, because I really want to look into such a thing which you guys are doing your daily lives, because it's so interesting for me at least. I know there are a lot of people who also want to watch this.
Let's see. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Comes out
So that's the end of this segment. So now we're gonna have the game Speak Out. So see you guys then. We're gonna start off with Vineet. Go.
Right as rotten.
soon. Right as button.
Ah!
Oh, you got one right.
I want bitter green vegetable.
You want bitter green vegetables.
Wow, man, you guys know each other pretty well.
Susie, walk your poodle in the morning.
Walk your poodle in the morning.
No way. That was quick.
Killing it. Expert marine biologist anchor.
Expert marine biologist.
Anchor.
Wanker.
Anchor.
Anchor. Banker.
Okay. I can answer. He's a little knees. He's a little knees.
He's a little knees.
He's a little knees.
He's a little knees.
He's a little knees.
He's a little knees.
The time was not- This is not counted, but it was please have little knees.
Hey, gotta get that one. Can I take it off?
So we need 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah!
Okay, in 3, 2,
Go!
Toss shaker to the waste bin.
Toss it into the waste bin.
Toss shaker here.
Paper.
Ah.
Toss paper into the waste bin. Alright.
Peter was performing and playing the piano.
Peter.
Was performing. Peter was performing.
Peter, like
That's-
dancing and
that's-
playing the piano.
Performing. Performing.
Performing.
Ah,
Peter is performing.
ah, shit. He was running in the backyard.
He was running in the backyard. Peter. Peter's running.
Not Peter again. Suck it. The drill hacker is a real scholar.
The
The drill hacker is a real scholar. The drill hacker. The drill hacker is a real scholar. As a real scholar.
So, you can do another one if you want.
Mutant naked drill rats.
Newton naked what?
Oh, say so. All rats. All.
Old rats.
All. All.
Earl.
All.
Newton naked mole rats.
Oh god.
What mutant naked
Naked
mole
mole
rats?
rats.
That was actually a thing.
If we actually count the last one in, even though
Hey, then I also get the last one in.
you did,
As in, bees are little knees, but
so you're 4 and 4 right now. Okay, you have 1 minute. In 3, 2, 1 for the tiebreaker.
Oh my god. Eating has a richer hair.
Aiding,
Eating
bathing has a richer
has
bathing habits
the richer hair.
for the rich and famous.
After richer hair.
Of the rich and famous.
Yeah, you got that one. There's a lot of time.
I wanna clean for the better half of the day.
Clean for the better
Clean.
half. Cream.
Clean.
Clean for the better half of the day.
I want to go home to my hamster.
I want to go home to a handsome,
To my hamster.
to my handsome
Hamster.
hamster.
Hugs in mini fedoras.
Bugs in mini
Fedora.
fedoras. Fedora.
Villains like girlfriend.
Aliens make bad friends.
Villains.
Villains make bad friends.
Last one.
Working on washboarders.
Time's up.
Working on washboard apps.
Yes,
You got the last one. Yeah, you got it. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Friday nights, Nani Heights.
Friday nights.
Nani Heights.
Money heights.
Nani Heights.
Money heights.
Heights.
Fights. Money fights. Friday nights. Money fights.
That's one.
What the fuck? Strategic.
Strategic.
Uga.
Strategic.
Uga.
Uga.
Uga. Uga. Uga.
Booger.
Flick.
Strategic booger flicks.
Wear a crown for victory. Wear a crown for victory. Wear a crown for victory.
Wear a crown for victory.
Wow.
A doodle gone viral.
A poodle.
Doodle
Doodle.
gone viral.
Gone idle.
Gone viral.
Gone viral.
Viral. I am filled with utter dread.
with utter dread.
Exactly. I knew icicle.
I knew icicle.
I knew
My new bicycle
icicle was tainted.
was tainted. Painted.
Learn.
Lemon.
Yeah.
Your time's up. I didn't realize. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Be another tiebreaker.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey!
Both won.
Good job, guys.
Thank you. So comedy was the winner tonight. Yeah. That's what losers.
So, guys, now we're going to play charades. So, first, Vineet's up. Or charades. So, there we go. Vineet, you're up.
Oh, yeah. We're doing movies. Book. You can talk. Forward.
Okay,
Have you seen this movie? The book. The notebook. The forwards.
You can
the
pass
book of
it.
Eli.
You can pass it by put it. Oh, you got it. Sweet.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Shaft.
No. Starts with the N.
You can't use the word.
Wait, starts with S.
Yeah.
Snakes on a plane.
No. What do you call when the terrorists are coming?
Invasion.
No, who do you call to stop the terrorists?
The SWAT. SWAT. Yeah.
All for one, one for all.
One for all. Step up. Oh shit. All for one for all. Who's that? Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
I am Optimus Prime.
Oh, Transformers.
Never heard of this. So, Cowboys.
Time's up.
Shit.
So Vinny's got 4.
Cowboys.
4.
He's got 4.
You got 4. No one else was 4 like this, but we got 4.
And now it's Nasir's turn. All yours, buddy.
Movies.
Get it. Shit. Seth Rogen did it with that Bruce Lee looking motherfucker. Yeah, it's the superhero, but he's not that famous. Bruce Lee used to do it back in the
Green
day.
Hornet.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh shit. This was he never died, but suddenly they made a movie where he died. He has forks coming out.
Wolverine.
But what's
Logan.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Mila Jovovich with only strands.
Fifth Element.
Yeah. Oh shit. Keep going up. Okay. Oh my god. No. Oh shit. Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman, and he's like, they go win blackjack and stuff because he's really smart.
Center.
No.
Blackjack.
No.
21.
When money falls, what do you say?
Make it
hip-hop
rain.
but what?
Make it rain on the
No, but it's it's rain what?
Make it rain.
Time's up.
Yeah, Rain Man.
So you got 3. Nasir's got 3 and Vinny's got 4. So Vinny wins.
Make it rain on the hose, eh? Thank you.
Alright guys, so this is the last segment. I bet you guys had a lot of fun. These guys had a lot of fun as well. So just don't So yeah. So you guys started off as YouTubers and I've just got into this field. There are a lot of fans, a lot of kids who want to be like you or want to get into the same field. So do you guys have any advice or suggestions for these guys?
Make that first video. Do it.
Do it right now.
Do it! Just do it. Also, working smart is important because you said we started off on YouTube. Fun fact, we didn't start off on YouTube, we started off on Facebook first because we knew we had a community there. Even if it was a small one, we still knew there were people who'd go to it regularly.
Okay.
And then we moved that community to YouTube. Okay. So it was something that we consciously took as a decision and we stuck to that and it paid off.
Okay.
So work smart.
If you have 1,000 friends on YouTube, on Facebook, start there.
So Facebook is the answer.
As in it used to be, now the algorithms changed, so yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, all that matters. So
Instagram.
really, Instagram makes such a big difference?
Twitter. Now we're just naming stuff.
Yeah, no. Snapchat. Tinder.
Grindr.
Grindr's actually there.
There's
What?
Grindr. Grindr's for Tinder for gay people.
Alright guys, thank you guys for joining us. I really had a really
Thank you
good
so
time
much.
with you guys. It was good fun. So I heard that you guys are taking me in your video for the next one.
You told him what?
Hello?
Did he tell you?
Yeah.
He keeps doing this.
Hello?
Nasir, where are you going? Bro.
I didn't tell you anything.
2T.
That's us.
Honestly, I feel scared. It's scary as fuck. That's scary. I can see what you look like.
Hey lady. How's it going? Oh.
Do I have to act it out?
Yeah, you can't say, yeah.
Hey wait, we have a lot of time.
Sorry.
We gotta do that again.
Retake.
What you thought? You have to think whether I've seen the movie or not.
No, I'm not going to say other words that.
So you have to act out the movie.
Oh, dear Lord. I've never seen you love Why she sound like body? Oh, dear Lord. Rick. Oh, Rick.
So you guys ready? Yeah, that I'm gonna do.
What for?
I was counting.
What for?
Yeah.
Well, the ads are not playing.
Sorry, we're out of time. See you next time. See you.
So yeah.
Signing off by saying, "Jump the biscuit." What a biscuit.
That's what it says. Shake well before and after use. Shake well before and after.
Do you want to do the last session or what?